Alright. Welcome to Sideboard MTG. My name's Eric, and it's time for another of the Patreon games. We've got a few more of these left, and we're going to be playing some Grixis Copycat here. This is a deck by one of our well-known fans here in chat. If you've chatted at all in this stream, you know who Rush is. Rush is here tonight, so hit him up like you did Zaxadillo with his build. We're going to be running Rush's Grixis Copycat. Wow. Alright, Copycat. So we're going to be copying some things. It's a Grixis deck, so we've got some cool stuff. I don't know how I feel about copying Bolus just for a discard, but I mean, it could happen. It could happen. Either way, if you guys want to check this deck out, maybe you want to play it or any other deck, you can check the link in the description box below for a link to manatraders. They're a rental service where you can actually rent Magic cards online and play any deck you want. It's a pretty good service, and if you're a member of the Sideboard MTG community, don't forget to use the coupon that is also below to save yourself 15% on your first 3 months when you sign up for manatraders. Cool service, highly recommend it. I really do recommend some manatraders. Anyway, guys, we've got this aggro-ish deck here by Rush, and I really haven't spent a lot of time looking over this deck, but there's just one thing, Rush, I've got to ask you, man. Why Water Trap Weaver? Like, I get that you want like a really good, enter the battlefield effect and stuff like that. Tapping them down, like frost breathing them, is good, and I can't disagree with, it's a decent effect, especially when you're trying to be aggressive and get in there. I'm personally a fan of Exclusion Mage. Actually making them have to spend that mana to recast it, to put that creature back down, sometimes is absolutely terrific. However, I mean, again, if you're bouncing something with a really good enter the battlefield trigger, you might not want them to be able to recast it. So I do understand that, but I just kind of thought that Exclusion Mage seemed really good in here. Other than that, we've got a ton of spells to work with here, a ton of creatures to copy. Not really a lot of copying going on here. As far as I can tell, we're actually just, hoping to get like Bolus and bring things back from the graveyard, or perhaps, we're going to be using the Scarab God to make a copy of it from the graveyard. Hostage Taker, not necessarily copying, more like, stealing. We're gonna take that creature from them, use it for a little while. They can have it back later after the game, after we beat them in the face with it. However, it has been my experience that Hostage Taker is very volatile. Hostage Taker is one of those cards where, if they have the removal right then and you're taking something away from them, then it might not be all that great for you if they get another enter the battlefield trigger. Kind of along the same lines of, what I was talking about with the Exclusion Mage. Rush said he didn't know the card existed, otherwise he would have tried it. I tell you what, I'm going to take out one Water Tree. Oh, I don't have an Exclusion Mage, and I'm not going to wait. We're going to play it as is. Something to think about. One poor Saheeli Ra. Right? Like, we've got a Copycat deck, and we're only running one Saheeli Ra. Man, I just don't know how much I can call this a Copycat deck, Rush. I really don't, man. Like, the only copy effect we got really is Saheeli Ra and the Scarab God. Oh, well. Copycat is in, oh, you're going to play that? I might take it and play it myself. Maybe that's the Copycat, right? Alright, so let's take a look at the sideboard here. We've got some Search for Escontas. We've got Psychic Corrosion. I don't know about this one. I don't really know about this one. I mean, me and Rush talked about it. I didn't really like it. He likes the card. I don't know the matchups where, I'm really wanting to put this in. Tempest Caller here, not bad. I mean, like, it's a merfolk and it's a wizard. We don't really have, any real use for either one of the two. But when it enters the battlefield, we get to tap all creatures the opponent controls. So if we are being very aggressive, this could be a really good finisher. Get it back from the graveyard or something, go for that alpha swing. So just having it in the graveyard is probably going to be pretty good. And then 2 Torrential Gearhulks to get back some of the spells that we might be casting. Now, the only thing we're really going to be casting with Torrential Gearhulk here is going to be a Braid, Negate, Essence Scatter of Vraska's Contempt. You won't find any instant speed spells anywhere in the deck, so that actually makes Torrential Gearhulk a little bit limited. We don't have additional, negates or something like that to bring into the deck. We do have another creature here, Bantu the Glorified. Not exactly one you want to copy, but if you're making a copy of something else, you know, let's just sack that copy and get in with Bantu, right? And then, of course, Duress. 4 copies of Duress here seems really good. Yeah, is this like a filler card? Like I don't know. I don't understand the Bantu in the sideboard. But we've also got 2 Sorcerer Spyglasses to help deal with, you know, opposing planeswalkers and things. Now, that is one thing you will not find in this deck other than Saheeli Ra. There's no other planeswalkers, so we don't have to worry about that. I mean, I guess you can count Nicol Bolas. He's a planeswalker. You know, he's a planeswalker, right? Nicol Bolas is a planeswalker, so. He just said it, sack the copy, copy and gain. Right, okay. So sack the copy. But the copy's got haste, so if you're sacking it before combat, then I don't know. Not a lot of copies to go around, though, but maybe you want to get something you have on the battlefield into the graveyard so that you can, you know, bring it back with the Scarab God, then you can pay 2 mana and do that. So, you know, there's options there. Either way, that's the deck. We're going to jump into some gameplay and see how it does. You're surprised there's no Death's Majesty? It's because I didn't build it. If I'd have built it, it'd have been at least a copy or 2. At least. Like, oh man, I love that card. I probably put that card in decks that I shouldn't be putting it in. Hey, we got an opponent just waiting. Let's see if we can stomp this dude. Huh? Think we can do that? Huh? Can we just, like, go crush him? No! Somebody else got him. Alright. Let's get it up so you guys can see chat. I'm sure you guys have taken a look at the deck list by now. If you guys really want to see the deck list again, just let me know. I'll pop it back up. So, take the extra Saheeli out. Did I? Well, like, I didn't realize we were just really copying things. There's a bunch of things I wanted taken out. Why'd you listen on the Saheeli? Anyway, let's see if old Jolly Whiskers here wants to play us a game. Somebody else got Jolly Whiskers. Well, I guess we just host a new match and let them come to us. Alright, here we go. You put Settle the Wreckage in decks it shouldn't be into. Hey, I got you, Zax. Zax, we're going to play your mill deck again, bro. You weren't here the other night. I had some issues with my brother yesterday, so I wasn't able to stream last night. I was going to record these decks. I've got this one and Justin Clay's left to do, and then tomorrow midday. So at 4 o'clock tomorrow, we're going to be challenging James Clugston. He's here in chat right now. I'm going to be challenging him, or he's going to be challenging me, challenging the stream. So we're going to go live tomorrow at 4 for the stream challenge. Hope all goes well there. I'm going to keep this hand. It's not the greatest in the world, but, you know, we've got a little bit of action, and we've got our colors, so let's see what happens. See, we've even got things to play, right? We've got stuff to play. Like, we might... I mean, if this is... Oh, it's in a Johnny's Pride, mate. Okay. Well, the Hostage Shaker will probably be really good right there. Do I want to just run out of Scrap Heap Scrounger to start getting in? Or do I want to hold up, like... What's he going to play next turn? Creatures? Or is he going to play Radiant Destiny? Or something to gain life? Or an Oketra's Monument? Or... I don't know. I guess I can play it, and then if... Wow. And then if... Or play, like, hold up the negate, and then if he goes for something crazy, yeah, we'll negate. That's perfect. That works good. I mean, at least we didn't waste our turn there. And getting rid of that Oketra's Monument seems good. I mean, we're going to take 2, but that's alright. I mean, if we Water Trap Weaver here, we lock it down and buy us a little bit more time. It's not like the greatest thing in the world, though, is it? Maybe we can start getting aggressive here. Like, I at least want to get some beater on the battlefield, and then, like, so when I Water Trap Weaver, I'm going to get some kind of value out of it. Yeah, this Mentor will probably be perfect. Like we'll just tap it down. Now this is definitely one of those cases where like I really wish this Mentor would be getting bounced by this Water Trap Weaver, but you know what? I'm just going to cancel. I bet he doesn't block here. And then I'll just Water Trap Weaver the Ajani, his Pridemate, and he won't be able to like swing in with the Mentor. And even if the Ajani's Pridemate like grows a little bit, we're one land. We are one blue or black land off of casting the Hostage Taker. So we do have to wait a little bit before we can really cast it. He's going to choose a color. He chose white. Whenever he casts white, he gains a life. Or cast something with white mana, he's going to gain life. He draws an extra card off Mentor the Meek. Place another land. Yeah, this is it's getting mean. Well, he can't swing. He's not swinging with the Mentor. Well, there we go. Okay, so we go blue. Yeah, sure. And then I'm going to create a copy of Water Trap Weaver here. And I think I tap down. Yeah, and then we get to just leave this one back for a blocker. I mean, we're probably going to lose Saheeli Ra here. But if he swings with a Johnny and Mentor of the Meek, we'll consume the Mentor of the Meek. If he swings with just the Johnny, I'll just jump in front of it with the Water Trap Weaver. So we can do that, yeah. I mean, he casts White Spell here. Angel of Invention, that's pretty good. That is pretty good, opponent. That means we're not going to be saving Saheeli at all. Alright, well, that happens. That happens. Does he just go wide? Oh, we need land off the top. At Saheeli, at Saheeli. Can't save her, so no point in blocking here. Oh, that is good. That is good. We'll swing. I mean, it doesn't have first strike. Yeah, I didn't think he would block there. Probably not going to get a lot out of this attack, but we're definitely going to shoot for it here. And then Johnny's Pridemate. Yeah, this is getting big. Things are getting big, getting out of hand. I just want him to swing with the Mentor. Okay, so we're gonna take 5 here. Yeah, 1. Yeah. All right, so License Disintegration on the Angel. And then we'll try to trade with the Mentor of the Meek. And from there, what's up, Jizza? How you doing, buddy? Sorry, I'm trying to pay attention to this, like, this deck and see if I can beat this this silly deck that we're playing against here. Oh, undo. Yeah. I think we definitely just play the hostage taker. See if we can pick up this Ajani's Pride Mate. I mean, he might have something like a cast out or something like that here with the 4 mana open. But we're definitely going to try to pick up the Ajani's Pride Mate. And then, of course, we're going to swing here with this one. I mean, he can cast us out, but 'tis what it is. I mean, even if he casts out and just puts one of the Pride Mates in front, then I'm okay with that. Alright, so we didn't have a white spell, because if he would have cast a... Whenever you cast... Yeah, okay, so he didn't have, like, something to pump. Sisk Dante's renewing his membership. By the way, YouTube has changed it from sponsors to memberships. So, yeah. Oh, wow, he gained a life this turn. Oh, that's going to be a pain. That is going to be a pain. Okay. So we could always just hostage taker it again. We can kill this, play a Johnny. We could also just exile that, just be done with that. Anyway, yeah, YouTube changed it from sponsors to membership. So if you guys want to join the club here, join the membership, like members automatically become the new stream boss. So you're the new stream boss for until you've been knocked off of it. There, Sisk. Thank you very much. Let's see here. Like, I really want to play, like, I want to just Vraska's Contempt and be done with this thing, but I also want to just play this Ajani, and Bolus wouldn't be bad either. I think I just Vraska's Contempt this horse. Yeah, like, as much as I wanted to do other things, I think we just get rid of the horse and then worry about it later. We still need to pull quite a bit more mana. There's another Pride Mate. At least he's gaining the life before the Pride Mate enters the battlefield. And we can always just hostage taker this horse to just be done with it. Just guaranteed, it's over, gone, no problem. If we get another land, we can hostage taker and a Braid in the same turn. I was actually considering playing the Ajani and trying to take the Diamond Mare so that I could call black, and then as I played black spells I would just grow the Ajani. But I think that's trying to get a little too cute with this game, but it does look like a line that we may be trying to play. Especially if we end up, you know, like getting a horse or something like that. I mean, this game would get really crazy. What is happening to the jar? Wow. Alright. Everything should pick back up here. I was the boss for like 5 seconds. Yeah, it happens that way sometimes. Alright, so we're taking 5. Come on, land. There is a land. So if we can play a Johnny's Pride Mate and Hostage Taker. Yeah, I think that's what we're gonna do. Like, at this point, we really got to get rid of this 5/5. I mean, I can chump him for a few more turns, but I don't really want to play that game. Although, I mean, I could put Bolus down right now and make him get rid of one of his cards. Hostage Taker just dealing with that horse seems like it's going to be a real good plan. At least we don't have to worry about the horse anymore. Like, it'll just be gone. I'm not going to attack here. I could swing with this Hostage Taker, but I want to keep the brakes on. And I don't want to risk, like, I don't know. Like, we should be able to risk anything. Oh, great. Great. The Abrade will be great here. So we've got a 4/4 Johnny's Pride Mate swinging at us. Okay. So we go Abrade, Bolus. Yeah. Probably got to put a bunch in front of this stuff. I mean, we could put Hostage Taker, and he can only kill one. Yeah, that seems okay. What's up, Metzer? Enjoying playing the Mono White Weenie? Right, right. Oh my goodness, playing against Mono White Weenie. Yeah, it's one of those things. Considering Sisk knocked me out in less than 60 seconds that one time, I should return the favor. But I'll let him bask in it for a while. All right, Barry. Yeah, that was definitely a thing. I think Sisk is also one of the first people that started doing the put them at 1, which means, you know, the next subscriber that registers. If you have anything hidden on your YouTube account, it just won't register to the notifications. But what's up, Jizza? Taking the token is pretty good. Yeah, I mean, it's just gone now, so that Hostage Taker is no longer like a liability. So don't do it, Drake. Take the stream boss away. Don't do it, Drake. They take the steam. What? I don't get it. I don't get it. We're waiting on the opponent here to resolve his Angel of Invention. I mean, if he goes wide, ouch. The life he's gaining off the Diamond Mare, like I want to get rid of that thing. Oh yes, he put counters on it. He did not go wide. So, assuming he attacks, I think I blocked like a Pride Mate, or a Pride Mate and Hostage Taker in front of his Pride Mate. Okay. Well, now I'm just going to go Hostage Taker, so he doesn't have an option. He's just going to take a Hostage Taker. I think that's the best route to go. Maybe I should have blocked with just all the things. So he basically just gets to choose which one he wants. Right now, red-black is base red, so Magma Spray is played over Fatal Push. Yeah, that seems to be how it's going here lately. All right, so we get another land, which means Bolus is online. We'll go blue, black, red, black. How's that? Bolus. We has old Nico Bolus. So this should be enough to kind of like pull us back from this. So you like this song? Which one is this? Is this the Mike Tyson one? I think this is. Oh no, this is Metal Gear Solid. Yeah. Yeah, Metal Gear Solid. So I kind of want to just kill it and start swinging. Let's do that. Deal 3 damage. So we'll just abrade it now. Because it's not like he was going to swing in with a Diamond Mare anyway. And then we'll get in for 2. Put him at 9. We have Bolas for backup. He's got 1 card left in hand. He might have been holding on to something, but he had a really good time to cast something like a cast out earlier, and he never did that. So I think we might be okay. He does have Dawn in his graveyard, which I expect that he's getting really close to casting. So yeah, we're to the point where we need to do something pretty big. I'm actually thinking though, like we flip Bolas and just kind of go from there. But I mean, if he uses most of his next turn to cast Dawn from the graveyard, we flip Bolas the next turn. He then puts a bunch of cards down. He gets everything with power 2 or less from his graveyard to his hand, so he would get that back. We can play... I don't know. We're just probably going to flip Bolas here. I assume he blocks one of these two. Right? Well, I can't if he, you know, brings it back next turn. Like, I'm not expecting it to be in the graveyard for us to be able to bring his Angel back. I'm expecting him to be able to get Angel and 2 Ajani's Pridemates back in his hand. So, you know, we'll see. I just don't think that play is going to be available. Like, because if he casts Dawn from the graveyard, which is 5 mana, and he has 5, he's actually got 6, but if he casts it, he gets back the Angel. You guys get it, yeah. We'll see what happens the turn after next. So, does Mono White Weenie play Settle? Some do, absolutely. The Oketra's Monument deck, I think there's a couple in the sideboard for sure. My opponent has disconnected. Oh my goodness. Really? Really? Well, this is a good time to tell you guys about what we've got coming up next. After this, I'm going to take a short break. I'm going to take the stream down. We're going to change the thumbnail. We're going to change all the other things. It'll be about 10 minutes. We're going to bring it back up, and then we're going to play UB Demons, Blue-Black Demons by Justin Clay. And that will wrap up our Patreon games for July, and then we'll have the August ones will start flowing in. So we've got a Demons deck coming up next, and now the one thing I'm a little bit kind of upset about here is there ain't a single copy, not a single copy of Liliana's contract in here. I don't know. That's probably because we don't have enough demons. Like. Most of them are humans, things like that. We don't really have a lot of demons. We can make one off the right of Bells Unlocked. We've got Demon of Catastrophe, but yeah, we really don't have the demons to support that type of gameplay. So let's jump back over to our game, see if our opponent's back. Our opponent is still lost his connection. Yeah, shame for no contract. Yeah, he doesn't have enough demons to make it work, but this weekend, guys, we've got Liliana's contract decks. So make sure you post your Liliana's contract decks. I'm going to pull everything posted in the last month. So, you know, just make sure contract is somewhere in the name. That's what I'm going to do. I'm going to run a search for Liliana's contract. You know, yes, this Sunday is Liliana's contract. Make sure you get those in. If we've got, you know, 3 or 4 decks, you know, I might play all 4 of them. I don't know. I just know that I really want to play, you know, some versions of Liliana's contract. You know, so the mill deck did not go as go to game plan or go to plan. Right? Oh, yeah. It just went like that last sentence. Did he salty disconnect? I don't know. I mean, he's got a really good play against me here. I mean, he's just going to make me wait it out. I mean, we can just scoop on him and move on. You wanted Bolas to kill him? I think Bolus was going to kill it. I think Bolus was going to get there. I mean, like, we could always do something crazy, like just not down tick Bolus for a turn, up tick him, draw a couple more cards, or have him do 10 damage to something, and then the next turn down tick him for like a hostage taker or something like that, and like take their angel with a bunch of mana open. Like, we could just, yeah, there was a ton of plan there. The deck went to plan, the stream didn't. You are right, Zach Cedillo. The deck actually played really good. I was really happy with how your mill deck worked. I just didn't get to play as many games with it as I wanted, so I'm probably going to go back and just do that as an individual deck. Alright, Rush's deck scared him away. I don't think he's coming back. I don't think he's coming back, guys. I really don't. What's up, Mr. Clay? Alright. Alright, opponent. You got us. We concede. We concede. Alright. Because our opponent ran away, Rush, we're going to play another. Then we're going to talk about the deck. Yeah. Nature didn't want you to have the moral victory of winning with Mill. You might be right. Rush says he shat himself at Bolus. That might be a thing. That might be a thing. See Bolus and just shat. When I think of the word shat, I think of Shatrath City. Shatrath City in Outland. I'm going to keep this hand. This hand doesn't look horrible. We got a turn 3. Oh, man. We want to put that on top? I don't mind that. Yeah, let's put that on top. We'll just play our fetid pools and go. I mean, it's a slow hand, but the deck's kind of slow anyway. So, right, smash that that thumbs up button, guys. Like, if you like the content, hit it. Smash it. Just smash it. Yeah. Uh-oh. I don't know what this is. I'll just play the blue for now. Put more blue mana out there, so you know we're giving that aura of the counter spell. I'll go ahead and play my red source. Alright, I'm gonna tap down, let him do his thing. Then I'm gonna cry when he Moment of Cravings my Champion Whip. What? For the rush. For the rush. Oh, doing the $9.99. He's like, I'm gonna let you have it. Next subscriber, you get to do this. Now I'm still gonna draw 2, discard 2. Now remember, if he would have actually made it have -2, it would have left the board, and last known state would have been the last known state of the. Oh, we can throw a scrap heap away here, and probably a braid. Yeah, I'll throw the braid away. But yeah, oh man, I forgot what I was talking about. I forgot what I was talking about. It's over. I don't know. Lost train of thought. Hostage taker? We just start taking tokens. That's not horrible, is it? I mean, if he's got a bunch of counter spells, we just start taking tokens and be like, what? What? Anyway, thank you very much, Barry, for your support there, sir. As always, you know, you're wonderful, wonderful. Thank you very much, sir. But yeah, Barry says you can hang on to it for just a little bit longer there, sis. How does it feel to be taken to 1 point of health? Or, well, yeah, anything kills you at this point. Okay. So what do we do here? Just take another one? I mean, I don't know what else to do. We just hostage take another one and go from there. hostage taker our own hostage taker. Like, so we draw another hostage taker, and then we just start an infinite loop where we just, you know, burn through the game. Well, I mean, he doesn't have a really good swing here, and if he does, then I trade. I am worried about something like Lyra, but we do get to make up like one really good spell here with our Unlicensed Disintegration, and then kind of hold up Essence Scatter. I don't think he swings here, though. He might now. I'll take the 4. I'm okay with it. Alright, so we get land. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Oh, we're so close. We're so close, Chad. We're so close. I'm going to swing at Chad here. We'll see what happens. I mean, if he blocks, then we're like, that's terrific. He doesn't block. Oh, man. But now Chad might hit us. Okay, so the last History of Benalia is gone. We're looking at taking about 8 points of damage this turn, minimum. Let's see what he's got. A Doomfall. Alright, well, I can't let him remove everything here. So, he gets the Essence Scatter. Like, the plan was to counter his next creature anyway, so I guess we just kind of countered his Doomfall. Oh wow, so we're only going to take 4 points of damage this turn. Okay, come on, land off the top, let's do this. That's a Nagate. Alright, well, we'll just wait on that land, we'll hold up our negate. I'm not bringing back the Scrap Heap Scrounger at the cost of my Champion of Wits. Just not going to do it. Jizz. I like it. I like it. Just slipping in there. Y'all are having a battle tonight. That's pretty good, buddy. I like it, and thank you. Thank you, absolutely. I mean, everything helps, and I appreciate the donation, and congratulations on Stream Boss. Graphics should come by any moment now. Another Doomfall? Sure. I mean, maybe I was supposed to negate it, but I think I'm supposed to negate something else. Lee Butler, how you doing, sir? Long time. Yeah, it has been a long time, Mr. Butler. How you doing, sir? Oh no. Old Gids is getting in. Come on, untap land off the top. Let's do this. I think I have to play it. I have to play it. Swing at Gideon. I'm sure he blocks. Yep, he blocks. Gideon is going to be his path to victory here. Although if Gideon swings at me and he doesn't have a blocker, then yeah. Why didn't I block? Why didn't I block the Gideon? No way. No way was I blocking that Gideon. I needed to be able to swing back at a Gideon that was at 1 power so that I could kill the creature that was saving the Gideon. Now, if he doesn't have a creature, I get to swing in at that anyway and kill it. Alright, so we're going to cast Champion of Wits here. This is our best hope. We're going to see what we get. Cast Fatal Breath. Any last words? Oh, man. You guys. Thank you so much, Sisk. I appreciate it, guys. Y'all are having a weird battle tonight, right? You're having a weird battle. I'm telling you. Well, as far as our score goes, Jareth, we have made one person just flat out quit. We've made, I think I throw away Blue Source. I don't want to throw away the Scrap Heap Scrounger. I mean, it can't block, but throw away Blue Source. We've got a ton of land. We'll throw away 2 lands. Like, he might have Black Knight somewhere in the deck. Jizza's like, no, boys, I don't think so. So we'll play our Detection Tower. Swing at Gideon. Jizza's like, I'm healing up. I think Jizza thought he was going to kill himself and take over it again. We're in a bad spot, guys. We really, really are. So, I mean, our hope here is just we block, we kill Gideon on the backswing. There's a Knight of Grace. That's not cool. Okay, so we live 1 turn. Like hexproof and black spells, which we can get rid of with our Detection Tower. Poopy. This isn't even my final form. Alright. Thank you guys. I appreciate it so much, guys. I think we're done for here, though. I really do. Like, Jizza just taking $1 shots at people. Just swinging on people. This man's come up here like a madman. I'm swinging. I don't care. Scrap Heap Scrounger. Like, we're just dead here, right? Like, we've got no blockers. Scrap Heap can't block. We've got nothing we can bring back from the graveyard. We don't have creatures in the graveyard. We don't have any of our heavy hitters. I mean, we've got 1 more turn. 1 turn. So the plan here is we block Gideon with Scrap Heap with Hostage Taker. End of turn, bring back Scrap Heap Scrounger with the other Hostage Taker. Oh man, this is brutal. We need something major off the top. Alright, so we block Gids. Okay, we have got to be able to deal with this Knight of Grace. I will negate your History of Benalia. Bring back Scrap Heap by exiling my Hostage Taker. That don't do it, guys. That doesn't do it. Saheeli Ra. I mean, we can make a copy. We just hit him for 1 and scry. Oh, look, a land on top. Well, Kill Gideon. Hit you. Die to your Knight of Grace. Yeah, that was unfortunate. Like, against an aggressive deck, Scrap Heap Scrounger's not where you want to be, so I'm definitely taking that out. Plus, I don't think we really have enough creatures like going in and out of the graveyard to make Scrap Heap like terrific. Sorcerer's Spyglass might be worth having. Torrential Gearhulk's probably good too. I mean, this is a 3/3. I kind of wish it was the guy that had Flash, but we'll take it. And then I don't think we're going to be milling him, so we're not going to go that route. I don't see any reason for the we could bring in Duress for like all of his enchantments and things like that. That might not be bad. It might actually be better than Negates and Essence Scatter. Just duress everything out of his hand. Let's do that. Let's do the Duress Sorcerer Spyglass, like full information plan. I think the full information plan will work really well with our hostage takers and things because he is black-white, so he's got a lot of like kill spells and stuff. So this isn't horrible, guys. Like, we can get rid of you know, the protection from black thing, but I mean, we've got red anyway. We don't really have red mana to cast, but we can get red mana, right? There's red mana in the deck. We'll get there. I mean, if he comes out just super fast, then we're dead. Spyglass doesn't work on what? We can so-call Spyglass on Gideon. 100% we can be like, bam, Spyglass, no Gideon. Okay, so we can call Argyle's Bloodfast and just make sure that he can't draw cards. Yeah. What just happened? I'll call Argyle's Bloodfast here. What is going on? So we'll just pass the turn back, and there you go. Sweet Tower for this matchup. Right, Tower's not bad for this matchup, especially with the... like, we don't really have anything else going on. So... Gideon? Gideon of the Trials. Alright, so no Gideon, no Argyle's Bloodfast. Now we just have to not die to a Glensleeve Siphoner. Right? Top deck red mana. And just go ham. I wish that was what was on top of our library. It's what we need to be on top of our library. There's a history of Benalia. Things start to get out of hand from here. Okay, well, good game. Yep. Albatross, how you doing, buddy? Chilling, enjoying your day off. Alright. Sounds good. I like how the entire stream's like, hey, Alba. It's good to see everyone knows everyone. It's what I wanted. A community. A community. It's great. Well, the community can get their mana screws out, because that emoji is going to be really handy here really soon. You got it, opponent. Whatever you would like. I have a plethora of things for you to take. Six Dantes is like, I've got mine right here. Here's the screw for you. Yes, James, thank you for maintaining the side conversation. I didn't even try to get into what you and Chris had going on. I tried to jump into the middle of it, and I was like reading a sentence out that I had no clue what the context was, so I was like, I'm just going to let them be. They seem to be talking back and forth. So, yeah. James is actually a really good deck builder. So we die here, guys. The mana screw is real. Thomas Mitchell. If Horde knows you, I should know you. Who are you, Thomas? Are you Asian? Are you that Thomas? Like ants. Now he's got a Johnny. I wasn't ready for a Johnny, guys. Oh my goodness. Are you guys still there? We definitely lost some frames. We should be back. We should be back. OBS just restarted. It does that from time to time. It's normally pretty rare, but it does do that from time to time. Oh, we got to land. A little too late. Oh, we're experiencing technical difficulties. Yeah, the lack of land. Right, I think that Grixis has only got a slot for one colorless land. Like, I really do. Like, you need to pick. You need to pick if you need to be able to wipe those graveyards. If you want to get rid of Hexproof, then one Detection Tower, one Field of Ruin, one Scavenger Grounds. But I don't think you got room for all three or two of the three. I think you can just really have one, and you just kind of gotta say, hey, this is how I'm going to play it. So, I really think that us being able to bounce those creatures would have been really good, especially in that matchup. Let's get back over to Rush's deck. Bouncing those creatures would have been really good. Welcome, Alba. We're rolling like this tonight, right? Like, just, oh my goodness, taking people to one. This is like the fourth boss that has went down to 1 health point, and then somebody else jumps in and smacks him. Then somebody else. It's been ridiculous. Rush, as far as I would go, if I would continue to play this deck, then maybe you do want a couple more Saheeli Ras. So Zaxadillo is like, gonna get there. Right on, Zax. Got him. Let's see. Let's see what happens. Like, which one comes in? I know you and Jizzle was fighting for it. I think you got there though. No! Why didn't Zax's go through first? Why didn't Zax's go through? Now Zaxadillo. I have no control over that. No control over that. That's a shame. That's a shame. I don't know which one goes through first, so like it's one of those things. Guys, thank you so much for your donations. I appreciate it, man. It does mean a lot to me, and it helps me and my family out a considerable amount, I promise you. Rush, Water Trap Weaver. I don't really like it. I think if you're going to play, a 3-drop that has a really good enter the battlefield effect, you might want to go with Exclusion Mage. If you don't go with Exclusion Mage, then you might want to go with something like the Energy dude, or even PNLR. Like, PNLR would be really easy on the mana, just being 1 red. It'll give you the extra, Thopter. The Thopter will actually help a lot with your Unlicensed Disintegration. It gives you a couple extra blockers, things like that. If you don't like the idea of PNLR, then go with Whirler Virtuoso. He's got a really good enter the battlefield trigger, and if you're fighting a lot of Goblin Chain Whirlers, you can pick and choose when you want. Take it. When you want your Thopter to enter the battlefield, so after the Goblin Chain Whirlers come down, you can have that Thopter get in there and then start getting in for damage. You can always, even use it to bring it in on cue, so that your Unlicensed Disintegration has an artifact. So Whirler Virtuoso may actually be better. Whirlers aren't really expensive, so I definitely think I would change something in this 3-drop right here. There's a couple other things that you might want to run. 4 Hostage Takers is a lot of fun. I don't think you really have enough ways to protect the Hostage Takers to be able to run 4 of these reliably. So I don't think I would want that many Hostage Takers in the deck. just because of running into other decks with kill spells and stuff. Also, Scrap Heap Scrounger is a little bit out of place. I know you were looking for an artifact to kind of really make Unlicensed Disintegration kind of go off, and Unlicensed Disintegration is a great kill spell, don't get me wrong. Even when you don't have you know, the 3 damage from an artifact, you still have a murder that's actually a little bit lighter on the mana because you're not trying to produce double white. And this deck kind of produces red fairly well anyway. That being said, we did choke on red, and I noticed that you've got a lot of basics in the deck. There's a lot of room there where, you know, these islands, maybe even these mountains, you could go with some Sulphur Falls or even some Spire Bluff Canals, and that would really kind of shore up the mana base a lot. I definitely think if you could squeeze, you know, 3 to 4 Sulphur Falls in the deck, that would help. Especially, you know, just having, you know, your blue sources and your red sources there on one card, that's going to help a lot. Can you show them the other version I sent you? You think, where did you send that? Okay, so I will bring up my messages from you, and I don't know where you have sent this. So, you know what? I don't think this is doxing. I'm not showing any information about you. So I'm actually going to pull this up, Rush, because every time I run one of your decks, there's always some other version that you were supposed to have sent me, or you did send me or something. When I, like, don't send it until that's the deck you want played. Like, alright, so if you've sent me, like, other copies of it, Rush, I don't have it. Also, if you do send me one link and you make changes to that deck on manatraders, you can go back and... Alright, so if I bring this over, right, and I'm only going to bring part of it over on screen. Alright, there we go. We've got Mr. Rush here. Here goes the deck I want played, homie. Made 2 changes to the sideboard with Psychic Corrosion, but other than that, it's what me and you discussed. Bam, here's the deck. Now, if we go to this deck list, and now I'll pull it on over. If we go to this deck list, Rush, not on Patreon, you sent me the deck list not on Patreon? I love you, Rush. I do, man. You're... Alright, so if you go back and you make changes to this deck, and you edit it and things like that, when you go to save the deck again on manatraders, you click save, and there's an option here, save to an existing deck. You click that save to an existing deck, and you can actually go back and look at some of your last decks and update them. And then you don't even have to give me a new link. Like, the link you had already sent in the old messages will just be updated. So the next time I look at it, I'll just automatically have the most recent list. So that is like one of the best ways to do it. So your science is strong. I think he meant math, which makes it even funnier. And then I also want to give Poopy credit enough to know that he meant math and said science anyway. I don't know. Maybe I missed something else. You're killing me, Smalls. You're killing me. But that was the message I got from Rush, guys. Like, you guys see that, right? Like, I'm not running the wrong list here. This is the last thing you sent me, and this is the list that I got. Oh, man. Rush is laughing at me right now. I know he is. Anyway, those are the changes I would make to the list. We're going to take a 15-minute break. We're going to be back at 11 p.m. Central. That's 15 minutes from now. And we're going to be playing UB Demons. So stick around. Go get you a coffee. Go get something, like whatever it is you need. Get ready, because we've got some bells and lock times coming. There's no bells and lock in there. I don't know why I said that. I mean, it's just the right. It's just, he's got all the rights, right? Jizza, help me out, Exaxadillo. Hey guys, like, much love. Thank you so much. I appreciate it. You guys are so awesome. This is all you're getting, Jiz. Thank you so much. I appreciate it. We're gonna take that quick. We're down to a 14-minute break now, but we're gonna be back up very shortly. And yeah, you guys are awesome. All right, you're crazy, but you're awesome. Thank you so much. Like, from everything. My family to yours, like seriously. Because I've said it in the past, like if you wanna support like the game so that we play more like leagues and stuff, Patreon is where it's at. You know, we kind of run these Patreon decks so that, you know, that we get that Patreon money so that we can actually pay for the leagues and things like that. But if you want to help me and my family out, you know, then by all means, right here in chat, becoming a member here in chat is, you know, you get that green name, you get all of the icons. We've got a ton of icons. I don't know if you guys have seen the icons or not, but I'm gonna go ahead and do this pitch real quick. We've got a ton of icons. I think I can pull them up. I think this pull them up on your screen. There we go. So yeah, we've got the golden nut, we've got the punt, we've got the salty shaker, we've got the clock, the smash 'em emoji, go ham. Of course, you know, got to have that coffee cup, and then we've got the mana screw. So if you guys want to check those out, you can. If you want to join and become a member and be able to use those icons to express, you know, yourself in chat, you can do that. Just click that join button. Alright guys, we've got 13 minutes till we're back live. I've got to get some stuff changed over. The main reason I'm doing this is because I want Rush and Justin to have separate videos logged and saved here on YouTube.com. So we're just going to take a quick break. We're going to bring everything back up, and then we're going to go from there. If you're on YouTube Gaming, there should be a button that says join or membership, and then yeah, there you go. As always, we've got the Wrench Squad, we've got Jareth, Zaxdillo, and for the Horde, our moderators, making sure nobody's getting out of hand, because we just want to play Magic and have fun with our friends, right? And if you want to join, you want to become one of our friends, you want to play Magic, you want to see crazy stuff played, well, this is where you're going to do it. So, alright guys, we'll see you back here in 12 minutes. That gives me just a little bit of time to get things done and refill the old coffee cup. We'll see you soon. My name's Eric. You've been watching Sideboard MTG. I had a lot of fun. I hope you did too.